Today, if you're watching this, it is Palm Sunday, or some call it Triumphal Sunday. It's fall. It's the beginning of Holy Week, and every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I'm going to share with you this what I call journey with Jesus to the cross, and it begins on Holy Week. And today, in your churches, maybe you've been or going, we also call this Palm Sunday. Uh, and I also call it Hotta Sunday. And my son will know what I'm going to say again, but I'll get to that at the end of this message. But every day I want to share with you a short message on what that day event's about. Well, today we remember when Jesus rides in on a donkey into Jerusalem. Um, People putting palm branches down, and they're very exciting. They're going, Hosanna, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And they're really enthusiastic and just, wow, great excitement about that. And I've often wondered, do they really get who he is? Some may. Some may really understand who Jesus is. Some have expectations, what they hope Jesus will do, and they hope Jesus will accomplish. But do they really get it? Well, that's what Palm Sunday. And why do I say Hotta Sunday? Because when Andrew was probably my son was probably around 5 or 6, I don't know. I was preaching on Palm Sunday as a pastor, beginning Holy Week. Great message. Love doing that. And we're getting in the car going home, and Andrew and Eric are in the back seat, and Andrew's saying, "Hoota, Daddy, Hoota," and I'm going, Andrew, what are you saying? He says, I'm giving Hoota to Jesus. And he showed a little palm branch he made in Sunday school class. I go, oh, Hosanna. Andrew, are you trying to say Hosanna? And he goes, oh, yeah, Daddy. Hosanna, Hosanna. And I was thinking about that almost all year. That do people really get it? They could have been saying Hosanna, but maybe they're saying Hoota. I don't know. I shared that thought the next year on Palm Sunday about Andrew and saying Hoota. And but do we really get it? The next Sunday, no, actually, that's 2 days after I shared that message. There is a woman in our church who made me a really neat stole. Now, sometimes as pastors, I got some great stoles, and she made me this really neat. It was a purple stole, um, and on one side, in gold, it says Hosanna, and on the other side, it says Hoota. So every Palm Sunday, I had to wear that stole, and they knew they were going to hear this, what the stole means. Maybe somebody was new in church that Sunday. And Andrew, I think, got a kick out of it, maybe in fifth or sixth, maybe. I think maybe in seventh grade, he's going, oh, no, not again. Eighth grade, no, not again. High school, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th grade. Oh my gosh, again? Well, for Andrew's graduation, well, we gave him graduation gifts. But I thought he earned the stole. So I gave the stole to Andrew. But I still share the message. So I pray that on this Sunday, you're not, you really grasp who Jesus is. You really know who he is. And you're not saying Hoota, you're saying Hosanna.